My name is Jeff Carroll, and I'm the director, writer, and producer of the film The Death Pledge. This is going to be my third film, and I'm really excited about it. I know you can't tell, but I'm really excited about making a what I call like a hip-hop horror or urban horror. It's really not just a black film. I know I'm a black director, but this is a, I like to say hip-hop because it is more than just a black story. It's called The Death Pledge, and I use a tagline, if you don't respect the dead won't respect you. It's a story of 4 fraternity sororities that are futuristic in the sense that they're not any of the existing fraternity sororities. They're based on elements that I found treasurable in the hip-hop culture. These fraternity sororities have to excavate a recently unearthed African slavery burial ground. And I was inspired by all of the recently discovered slavery burial grounds, particularly the one in Wall Street in New York City. And I just felt, man, where would they put slaves that were bad? You know, they probably buried them right along with the good slaves. So this is a story where the fraternity sororities disrupt a burial tomb that is almost an imprisonment tomb, and they release the spirit, and it goes Freddy Krueger, Jason on everybody. This story is really cool because it's my first project that I've allowed other people to join in the success of the project. I've taken on a couple of producers who are people that invested, you know, $10,000, $15,000 in the project, and they are interested in getting into more film investment. So it'll allow them to be listed as producers, possibly an executive producer, and it'll help them take them further. Also, I've allowed myself to include formal actors and young people. The cast is made up of college students who are aspiring actors and actresses. Some have already been in successful projects and still want to get their individual names out there. My first 2 projects, Holla If I Kill You, Gold Digger Killer, were all cast by comedians that I worked with or friends of mine and family. So this is the first time I'm using professional actors and actresses. I also am taking on investors. I have people that I have to give money back to when the project succeeds, and I'm eagerly looking forward to that. I'm here on GoFundMe because I would like for crowdfunding to do what crowdfunding really does, and allows a group of people to support projects that they may like and help make more projects like that. And we know that 2016 was a record-breaking year for films to be released. And I go to the movies at least 2 times a month. So I know I love every film that comes out, and we definitely need black films and hip-hop films like mine to fill not voids, because we really don't have a void anymore, but continue to add to the variety of films that are out there. We have live streaming services now, and that's one of the areas that I want to take this particular project to. Netflix, Hulu, some of the other streaming services that are out there. They need content, and I've marketed and built and budgeted this film to be successful in that market. This is not a $200,000 film. This is a film that would be able to turn a profit at $150,000. It's for a small project, and it's my first project in 10 years. My last project was Gold Digger Killer. If you're familiar with that film, I promote that I did it for $25,000, and it was even less than that in its production budget. And that film, although I didn't receive all the money from it, but that film went on to gross over $250,000. And now I'm producing this myself because I hope to, the goal of this is to retain more of that instead of just selling my film or licensing my film for 7 years. I am planning to participate in the distribution of the film. the funds that will be raised from the various crowdfunding services like this one will be used for marketing the film. It will actually be used on the production and post-production of the film. My investors do not cover all of my funds that I need to do this film. I mean, I have a cast of 17, but I am paying them, up front. Like, as soon as you wrap set, you get a check in your hand, like, pow. This is not, friends and family. Nothing wrong with my artists. They are definitely big time people, but they did me solids, and and I want to continue to grow, and being able to pay people is important. Now, I'm not paying union wages, but I do want to pay them, and I have a special effects person who's designing a couple of props, who is from TV. He was on Face Off on Sci-Fi Channel. I got makeup artist that's going to be on set every day. So these are a few things. And I'm also using a professional film crew. I mean, I'm directing it, and I've had my hits, 2 films. Yeah. And it's award-winning screenwriter. Okay, no doubt. But I'm bringing in other people. So I want to do them right, and you have to pay. I'm not somebody that's running around with a handout. Although I'm asking you guys to help me out with it, I hope you understand what I'm saying here. This is not a no budget production, and I want to have more funds to be able to do more things with it. And I also want to demonstrate, because I have some rich friends. I got some people that could have easily, if I could have gone and said, yo, I need $10,000. I got cats that would have given me $40,000, $50,000 had I asked. I didn't really want to ask everybody that I know have money out there, because I really want to build my reputation in this. And I also asked people to invest that were people that would benefit from being involved in a project, because I have a lot of friends that are music producers. If they want to have their music in a movie, or they want to score the movie, yeah, that's somebody that I would say, all right, hey, let's let you invest in the movie. So not only are you scoring the movie, but you're producing the movie, and then when the movie makes money, or whatever it makes, for however long it makes money, you benefit from it. And for the rest of my friends that can do $5, can do $50, can do maybe even $100, and I know a lot of people. I've invested $100 in funding projects. I've invested $5. I help a friend get a bicycle. So I'm asking, I'm making this available to friends to get your name on a film project. Your name will run across the screen, and it'll be real cool. So the money is going to be used for the production and post-production. You'll get a copy of the DVD or whatever level of investment. It's called the Death Pledge. So I got pledge paddles. Yeah. And that's going to be a unique reward item. Also T-shirts. So it's going to be a poster T-shirt. And I'm thinking about making some of the T-shirts from the, let me see if I can show you one. From some of the fraternity sororities. So one of the fraternities that I have in here is the Fellowship of Niger. And this is, here it is. Whoa, this is Fellowship of Niger. And that symbol in the middle, although it represents an O because it's FON, it represents persistence, and it's a Dinke symbol. So not only do I use Greek letter fraternities and sororities, I'm using an African fraternity sorority. So people have already said they love that design, they love the concept of the brotherhood, sisterhood, the fellowship, and they would like to buy one of those shirts. So I'll actually make those available. But we're going into production at the beginning of the year, January 2nd, and hopefully we'll finish shooting in about 5 days. And your funds will be used in that production, and then post-production will last all the way up until April. So hopefully I'll close this GoFundMe out and have all my funds, but the $10,000 that I'm asking for is definitely going to be used for all of this. I thank you. I will shout everybody out. I have a Facebook page. I'm getting an Instagram page to allow you to participate in watching the growth of this film. I mean, hopefully all will be ups, but I'm open to putting some of my downs in terms of the obstacles that I'm facing in finding this. I was scared I didn't have film insurance, but I found film insurance. I was scared I didn't have a location. I got 2 locations I'm waiting to hear back from. So that's it. That's crazy, but hey, I'm a producer, so things happen. Anyway, but thank you very much. This is the first one, so you'll see more. As it says on my shirt, I love sci-fi. If you hadn't guessed that yet, watching this to the end, you definitely found out a treat, because I wear this at all my conventions, and even some of the brothers, the Q Dogs, don't know what my shirt says. So I trick a lot of people with this. I don't even read Greek, so if I didn't come up with it, I certainly wouldn't have been able to understand it. But I want to thank you all for joining me in this venture, and I hope you do help fund me. Thank you very much. All right. Bye-bye.